Hi, my name is Laurie Ritchie, and this is Laurie's Lift. I'm so glad you're with me this morning. We are starting as we normally do in my Artfelt Oracle deck, which you can purchase at Whole Arts Connection, WHOLEARTS Connection.com. And I am using a 4-inch tile. I bought this pretty inexpensive artist tile set for 75 tiles off of Amazon, but you could even use a cutout of typing paper. This is I'm using a Micron 08 pen, but any pen will do. I have a graphite pencil and an eraser and a tortillon, which is a blending tool, but you can use a Q-tip as well. And so we always start with drawing a card from these art cards that I made. They are made from old paintings that I didn't like the final painting. I always tell my people that I work with, don't throw out your paintings. Choose a piece, a corner, a square. There's usually something out of there that you can appreciate, which is such a good metaphor for life. Even that those things that are happening that we don't really like, there's usually a small piece of it that we can have appreciation for. It's good practice for life. This keeps coming up. I'm going to choose it. Oh my gosh. I think we've had this before, but maybe we'll use a different part of it. There are those who cross our path who seem to strike a nerve, whether in immediate connection or dislike. And no matter the case, each is a reflection of our own voice, wanting expression. A chance to grow beyond fear, a chance to collaborate on this path called life, exploding in color of all that is unsaid beneath the surface. Trust the process, that all will come together for good. You fear the mistakes you'll make, those blunders create. This is important. These blunders create the foundation of the dance where your feet meet with a creator to spin gold out of your fear, recreating the masterpiece as yet hidden in mystery of your own making. As you hide in your shadows of not enoughness, the Creator still sings her love notes deep in your belly, awaiting and wanting. So I'm just going to choose. Here you get the chance to choose any part of this poem that speaks to you. It might just be a word, it might be a sentence. I'm going to choose a chance to grow beyond fear. A chance to grow beyond fear. And I'm putting equals creativity, because that creativity, did I spell that right? And from here, let's draw a square from in the rest of your space. So we're doing what's called in Zentangle a henna drum. Zentangle has millions of different floral or plant type shapes. This is just one of them. So we're going to start with drawing a circle. Draw maybe like 3 of them, 4 of them, it doesn't really matter. And then you'll aura each circle. I think that might be an added piece of this. It's not necessarily on all of them. Take that time to move slowly. It'll make them more even. And then just draw some spikes out from all of them. Right now they're reminding me of cells of some sort, with all of our telomeres poking out. Creativity is something that helps our telomeres grow. Telomeres are those things that help keep us young. When we're very young, our telomeres are quite long, maybe like this, but they get shorter and shorter as we age. But there is a way to, many ways to make them longer. And one of those would be creativity. So from these spokes, from one to the other, for this one, just make like kind of a sideways stretched out E. All the way around the outside. Yes, our creativity, and you're showing up to do these regularly with me, just for 20 minutes, is a great way to grow beyond fear, and a great practice for you, you know, when you're trying something new or challenging, and you have that inner voice pop in to say, oh, I don't know what I'm doing, or this doesn't look as good as I thought it was going to be. And just noticing that voice and saying, thank you for trying to protect me, but I don't need that anymore. So right now I am just aura-ing the entire flower. And then you can draw a leaf. And I'm going to aura that on the inside. And maybe make leaf lines in this one. And maybe I think that one I'm going to honor and stop right at my border. Okay, so for this next one, we'll make it a little bit different. This one maybe, let's do 3. We'll do 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. Kind of remind me of going up and down a roller coaster. I used to love them when I was little. It was a chance then to grow beyond fear. To know that the seat and the safety belts were going to save me. It was going to be okay. Isn't it funny? think when we're younger, we allow ourselves to, it's kind of a thrill to feel that excitement of fear, risk. We have less anxiety about dying, maybe. All right, and we'll do some more leaves. And or them, and maybe this one, I'll just do a line and a dot. And I'll put the leaf out going this way. The leaves don't have to be the same size. As we know, leaves don't. So maybe on this one, maybe we'll have it go the other way and do a scalloped edge. So they go outwards, just with a bump, bump, bump. And on this one, I might just do, no, I guess I will. Let's aura this. And I'm not really paying attention to making it exactly right. I am just bumping all the way around. Whether it matches the inner circle or not. And my little spokes. So how much do you push yourself into something new? I guess that's where I challenge everyone, besides just trying out maybe these new Zentangle patterns. What else? How else can you challenge yourself? It doesn't have to be anything major. But in doing that, it keeps our mind young. But it also tells the universe that you're interested in new. And so for the background, I'm just going to have you stipple just with dots. I mean, there's so many things you could do. I do a lot of circles in backgrounds. You can do pinwheels. You could do stripes all the way across. Yeah, just so many things. But we'll do, this goes quickly. And to me looks organic. Okay, and now do your background, and anywhere where it runs into the artwork, you stop and pick it up on the other side. I do like when it just kind of crosses the boundaries a little bit. Again, which is a great metaphor for creativity. How much are you willing to risk to go outside the boundaries of comfort? So I'm just going to erase some of those lines. Maybe if I can find my eraser, but I can't. All right, we won't erase it right now. But to shade, where you'll need to shade, I would, oh, I see a little spot of the background. I would shade all the way around each flower. Especially where it crosses over the top of something. And then I'd also shade around the edge of your leaves. And then I'd also shade all the way around your outside of the border. So for sake of time, I'm just going to shade the one flower and around the border. I'll finish it off screen before I post the picture, but I just want to show you what a difference shading can make to make it really pop off your page. And says this is what we need to focus on. This is the focus. Gives it a 3D look though. Yeah. Oh, and you'd also want to go around this circle here. And push it out into the petal. Lovely. Love it. Okay, and I'll continue going around the rest of my border. Just love it. Okay, so you'll finish shading the rest of your flowers. Make sure to initial your work, flip it over, and put your date. Today is 5/25. And write a couple of sentences about whatever you chose to write on. Thanks so much for joining me. Please like and share my page, and I hope to see you back again soon. Bye-bye now.